What's going on? It's Joey from Universal CPA Review, and today we're going to talk about the CPA exam registration process. In this comprehensive video, we will guide you through the entire process of registering your CPA exams at a Prometric testing center. Everything from signing up to what you can expect on exam day. We got you covered. All right, so first let's discuss the Notice to Schedule, or NTS. This is crucial for understanding that without your NTS, you won't be able to schedule an exam with Prometric. All right, so your NTS serves as your official approval to take the exam. To obtain your NTS, you need to apply through your state board of accountancy. Keep in mind that each state has its own specific requirements, so make sure to check what applies to you. Once you've submitted your application and received your NTS, you can proceed with scheduling your exam. All right, so it's also important to note that each time you wish to schedule a new exam, you'll need to apply for a new NTS. However, once you've applied for your initial NTS, subsequent applications are usually processed much faster. Now let's head on over to the Prometric website and explore how to schedule your exam. The first tool you'll want to utilize is the Seat Availability tool. This feature allows you to check available dates and times at testing centers near you. To access it, scroll down on the page until you find the Seat Availability tool. Clicking on it will take you to a new page where you'll select your test sponsor. Okay, so that's going to be the Uniform CPA exam. And then choose the specific exam that you want to search for. So let's say that we're searching for the FAR section. After that, click Next, and you'll be prompted to enter your address or city along with specific dates you're interested in checking for availability. Once you've completed these steps, the tool will display all the nearest testing centers, along with their available dates and specific times for the exam. The Seat Availability tool is extremely helpful for identifying the best test centers, dates, and times for your specific exam. However, keep in mind that you cannot schedule your test directly through this tool. To actually schedule your exam, navigate to the left side of the page and click on the Schedule option. Here, you'll need to enter your exam section ID, which you can find on your NTS. As you can see, having an NTS is essential because you won't be able to schedule that exam without it. Once you enter this information, you'll be taken to the next page where you could proceed to schedule your exam. You might be wondering, what do I do if I need to reschedule my exam? Sometimes you may find that you're not quite ready and need to postpone your test date. So rescheduling your exam is an option, but it does come with a fee. Okay, so that's going to vary depending on how far in advance you make that change. So the general rule is if you do it further in advance, the fee is going to be less. So if you reschedule more than 30 days before your exam, there's going to be no fee at all. All right, so if it's between 5 and 29 days before your exam, then there's going to be that $35 fee. For rescheduling within 5 days of your exam, the fee increases to $90. Finally, if you try to reschedule within 24 hours of your exam, you won't be able to make any changes. All right, so if you're thinking maybe you need to reschedule, the further in advance, the better is the general rule. So if you haven't taken the CPA exam before and you're feeling a bit anxious about what to expect, Prometric does offer a test drive option. So this allows you to visit a Prometric testing center for 30 minutes just to experience the entire check-in process that you'll go through on exam day. You'll also have the option to log into the Prometric computer and familiarize yourself with the testing software. So this is an option that's available for just $30 and can help alleviate any test day anxiety that you might have regarding the process. That could positively impact your performance on the actual exam day, depending on how you feel. So now that it's test day, you may be wondering what you should bring with you. It's essential to have 2 forms of government-issued ID, such as a passport or a driver's license. Additionally, don't forget to bring your NTS, right? Super important as it contains your launch code for the exam. This launch code is the ID that you'll need to enter to begin your actual exam. And sometimes you may be required to write it down on a small piece of paper to bring with you into the testing room. So these are the necessary items that you must have to register and start your exam. You might also consider bringing in some snacks and coffee or water just to keep your energy levels up during your break. All right, so the CPA exam is lengthy, but it's important to maintain consistent energy throughout the process. Within the exam, you're going to be able to take a 20-minute break about halfway through the exam. Super important to take advantage of that 20 minutes. Whether it's just to refresh, go to the bathroom, get some energy by having your snack or drinking some water, all super important stuff as it's going to help increase your stamina for the second half of the exam. So now that you've gathered all your necessary documentation that you'll need to bring, We also recommend arriving to the testing center at least 30 minutes before your actual exam. Upon arrival, you'll check in at the front desk where they can provide you with a locker for your personal belongings. Afterwards, when you enter the testing area to begin your exam, you'll need to provide your fingerprint to sign in. And there's likely also going to be some additional form of security, just as standard procedure. Once this is all completed, you'll be taken into the computer room where you'll sit down to start your exam. And this is where the magic begins and where you're going to remember the key concepts that we covered, and you're going to knock out that exam with a passing score.